when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Washington Commanders and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Connects on the crosser. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Throwing on first down, Daniels escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, Daniels. Caught by his back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Daniels on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch made over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. On the move, headed right. And this one is knocked away from the intended target. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up second down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Got to figure out this third down here.
79 Broncos.
Third and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And he gets this forward to the 19.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Here we go. Past the 60.
Ahead of fourth down, officials stepping in here, a timeout call. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Okay, break.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Hawk 70, Hawk. Past the 60. Past the 60. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check out.
Play fake here, Daniels. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. Set blaster. Set clock. Yellow. Cut.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Running for the marker on second. Past the 35. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Coming off that carry, I go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Ready,
thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Ready. Green Jack.
From the red zone now. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete out to the right side. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And drawn up here for Daniels. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Washington first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
On first down, here's Daniels. Chased out to his right. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down, Washington.
All set now. First and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Read option on first down. He's going to keep it. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders break the tie here in the first. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So now
bringing pressure, and it's blocked! Live ball taken inside the 25. Along the right sideline, there's space. 30. And they return it all the way back for 2 to minimize the sting of that opposing touchdown.
Let's call those, Kate, some growing pains for this rookie kicker. All these kickers making the jump from college to the NFL, well, they got to adjust to a much longer kick. And you know what else they've got to adjust to? The speed and the athleticism of those defenders to block that kick. Let's call this a hard lesson learned.
Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Ready? Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Plowing up the middle. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. We're through one on Monday Night Prime Time. Our score is 16-13. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit.
Okay.
Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got 2nd and 5.
60 back.
Sending him on the dive. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Let's go now.
A designed run. Daniels will keep it. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
We've set it down from 37. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Forced out to his right. He calls his own number again. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second down now. They need 7.
19, 18, 19 tight, 19, dragon 60.
To throw, Daniels. Trying for the deep ball. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go, here we go.
Throw here, third down. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Oh, he puts him there under this one, right side. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
This is Trujillo to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game.
Saints 23, Commanders 13.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10.
Here we go, set.
Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. He's got a man left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Here's Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ready?
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go now. Ready?
Working now from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
18, 5 years. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Washington calls it second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Ready? Panther 11, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18, Warriors 70.
And they're going to go. It's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Daniels now on 1st down. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Working quickly here.
Second and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Now they send their back in motion right. This one's set up for Daniels. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
Not the biggest gain, but exactly what they needed. Just get the 1st down and keep this drive rolling.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Prime Time in just a moment. This one left for Daniels. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
The handoff on 3rd and short. Nice run across the 15. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders making a 1-score game before halftime.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game.
Commanders 20.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Hardman with a return. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
That's pause, blue striker. Red, yellow. Check, hut.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. And the Commanders' rush brings him down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Steal, check, steal. Needle blue. Blaster, ready.
On the gun, Rattler. Looking slant route, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back now, pressure coming. Throwing the out route, complete. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there. Offense up to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Rattler to the air now. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Pause, red. Red, yellow. Cut, cut.
On 3rd down, here's Rattler. That's caught for the first. There it is, touchdown New Orleans. The Saints will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
And kick 60 back. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Taking a deep shot here. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Panther 11. Panther 60. Panther 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Looking to throw. He's loaded another one up. He's got it at the 30. And he's going to be driven out at the end. So some fireworks, no points, but a big play there. Help bring this second quarter to a close. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. First and 10 now from the 46. Rattler. Throw left side finds Johnson. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red.
Here's Rattler. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
On the double.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Ready, ready. Blue, 32. Ready, ready.
Quick throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Caught by number 10. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 7-yard line.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches.
Green jack. Slide through. 50, green. Get up. Ready.
Running this one left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Reed now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Air it out on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth. To throw again, it's Daniels. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Oh, Would have been a big hitter, just couldn't get possession inbounds.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Okay, break.
Following the penalty, Brock, an easier go now. 2nd down and just 2.
Blue, black, red, red, 6, mega, fury, yellow. Ready.
They'll run here following the penalty. And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Down. Needle, black shot. Ready.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Catch is made in close. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Reed now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Making some progress here. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
At their own 37-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. Offense in a hurry up here. From the gun, it's Daniels. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Go.
They'll try and punch it in. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
At the 3-yard line.
One drawn up here for Daniels. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. 3rd and goal from the 1.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
They pitch it out to him here. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
19.
And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Daniels and the Commanders looking to tack on 2 more.
Washington will line up with a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Commanders 28.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Hardman with a return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the double.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Drill green 45. White. Green jack. Hut.
Rattler setting to throw. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Come on, set. Black shot. Yellow. 43. Blaster. Red. Yellow. Claws red. Red. Cycle. Set.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Cut out left. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Ready up.
On their own side, but only need an inch or 2 here, so they're going for it.
Let's go now. 52 blue. You yellow. Ready.
They're going for this. He's able to hit Felton. This is cost. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4.
On the set.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Drill green. Drill green. Green jack. 60 red. Green jack. Ready.
Pistol snap to Rattler. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 20 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Steel, black.
On the gun, Rattler. Hauled in left side. Running in the red zone. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the jump.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to have it all the way down near the the 25.
1 yards, the gain on the play. And the Washington first down. A 51-yard
Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the fourth. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Daniels. Pass is caught at the 9. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Washington
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
first and goal at the 9-yard line.
A designed run. Daniels will keep it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Saints.
Daniels back to throw. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Yellow, line, ready, hut.
Here's the handoff. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Down, ready.
Now Rattler on the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. They connect on the deep shot. Finds a seam left side. He's off to the races. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints put up even more points in a win.
The kicker on for the point after.
Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Gets everything he has under this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels on the move, headed right. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the incompletions continuing to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as a defender knocks it away. Now it's 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He connects downfield. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. And goes to the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Again, Daniels to the air. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
To the air again, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Viking, SC. Let's go.
Running it now out of the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
10 to 11, 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready, right?
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Warrior 70, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here's the backup. First throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
I mean, how many times have we sat in meetings and heard from offensive coordinators, get down to this area, we got to be able to run it. It's got to be able to run it. Well, you get time coverage. So you know what you should do? Run it.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's fourth and goal. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. And now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders trail by 23 now.
58. Commanders 35.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. The Commanders think they've got it. Yes, they did get it back. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go. 52 claws red. Slice blue. Set hunt.
Rattler to the air now. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Kane Medrano makes the play. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Leonard now off the play action. Buying some time right. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself will try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Leonard. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Looking quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run here on 1st down. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's out to just a yard. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Caught, nice gain left side. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Daniels now bringing his guys to the line, getting everyone set for this 2-point attempt.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They give it to the back of the zone read. Good defensive stand here, and they push him away from the goal line. That's back to the 4. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Ready.
Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And get forward up 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Now here's Cam Scadaboo on the ground. And they bring him down around the 34. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Going right back to Scadaboo. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Offense to the line fast.
Still makes the stop. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now, just before the 2-minute warning can hit, Brock, whistles and a timeout taken by this defense. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. It's Scadaboo on 2nd down. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down. Rush coming for Shock. And he sails that one over the end zone. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. They'll run. It's Scadaboo. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Running with Scannaboo. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So before 3rd down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He's drawn up for it. Looks like they want to squeeze every point they can out of this game. Field goal team is out there. Kick by Trujillo is good. And that extends the lead to 20.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
18, 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
65 yards.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Yeah, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there as this game is over. So it's a win for the Saints. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.
That was a crazy showing, man. That was a crazy showing of belt to ass. Total lock in. Total lock in. Total lock in. Had to do it to him, man. He just kept force feeding his receiver. He like, I'm up there with him, but he throwing mad picks. First few games I messed up, but you see how we corrected that. Man. I touched 7. We gonna throw too many picks some more. Found this new playbook. Running back, both my running backs going crazy. Shout out to Rhino for giving me the running back, man, for helping him out his first year with the one trade I got for the kid, man. He repaid his favor, man. I like that. I appreciate you for that, Rhino, man. First year Super Bowl champ, man. I hope I see you back there this year. I'll try to get there, man. I gotta get past some cheese balls first, so we don't know. That boy Campbell is on a tear again. New acquired tight end. Shout out to the Giants, man. That boy, let's rage together. AKA Mike, AKA that boy is a serious cheese ball. For hooking me up with this kid, and then boom, I got Cam Coleman, a freaking dog. That was my first round pick, man, from Auburn, man. Hopefully when he come in the league, he be doing the same thing. Look, once again, my running back is in that talk, man. I got one pass to Johnny Woods. I wish the Colts just went crazy with this kid because he's a dog, but he's hitting that age threshold at 20. He's fast. He's beyond. Like, he could have been the guy. He could have been 90 overall, 6'7". 6'7". But anyways, he could have been a 6'7" dog. On my team, I might resign him all the way. Like, he might just be my second forever. Like, might not just, you feel me? My boy Felton kind of falling back because now we got a new tight end and Gibbs catching the ball. He's kind of trailing behind my receivers. Category, so I don't know if I'm gonna resign him. Look, first year 800 yards, second year he had 1100 with 6 touchdowns. I don't know if he's gonna reach that threshold with these new acquires on my team because these boys right now looking like they want to be it, and you already know the man, the myth, man, not even the myth, man, the God, straight. I built him from year 1. We in year 3, man. Like I said, whole channel got the story of this man getting built. So, you can see the development. You can see each game he went crazy. I go back and show the history, and I even show the videos like this. First year, receiver of the year, rookie of the year, offensive player of the year. I think he was offensive player. I don't know. Hold on. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So that first year, best receiver, rookie of the year, Pro Bowl. Undrafted, took him from the Panthers practice squad. Same thing I just did with this linebacker. What season y'all in? We are in season 3 right now. We are in season 3. I gotta edit my other videos and put them in the channel, but I got a whole category for them for the Saints. Sorry, I got a few pieces missing in there because something didn't save from the channel. I had to fix some technical difficulties. You know, out here, sometimes the streams will save, but majority of the big games saved. Went to the wild card twice, lost twice. I usually, my first 3 seasons, how I built my team, I usually don't go. Appreciate it, man. I usually don't go to the playoffs the first 2 seasons, but, you know, the Fit King put a little bug in my ear, said, man, make it to the playoffs, you still could build a team. And he was correct. I still built a God team while going to the playoffs. So, you know, once again, Andre Boot still balling, man. Still with all the tackles. Good assists, good deflections, making sure that ball don't get into the defender's hands. Big breezy, man, big contracts. Big boys up front holding it down. Surprisingly, well, you always got that dude in Madden, man. That's my guy right there. It's always that guy who don't got his stats all the way up, but he just plays like his stats is all the way crazy. Man, big player for me. It's only his second year, but he already hits the age threshold, but that don't matter to me. 27, superstar. I might pour into him just because of the simple fact he's really good for a linebacker. So, and then the sacks. Everybody over here sharing sacks, man. I'm loving the energy. Everybody sharing sacks. Everybody sharing. This is Chase last year with me. He's putting in a lot of work, and I appreciate him. That boy, Colin Alava, is a dog. Shout out to them. He's too fast. Man. Man, I know, man. Chase is a beast, man. Chase is a beast, but we got to let him ride. Olave, he's 24, Normie. I'm going to pour into him this season because I actually want to make him one of the pivotal pieces. That's why I traded Jordan Davis for him, man. Shout out to the Eagles, give me Jordan Davis to get this piece and get a round pick that turned into him. I'm actually going to give him a major contract because Olave would be getting in that backfield. And he gets in the backfield. Bennett, new acquire, another Auburn kid I got. I'm not even going to dev him up. I want to just sign this contract. Max years, 91 speed. I got him bending the edge. I got him coming off the edge too in some plays. And then most cases he play linebacker if the other dude don't. My mod player, Browner Jr., just complete dog. People test him. We show you why you shouldn't test him, man. It's just crazy. Kool-Aid McKenzie just gave him that God contract because he's almost close to a 99. Just give him that God contract. Every year he's in a box. Look at him tackle for losses. Every year he in a box. Every year, look at him. That year two, that's what made Kool-Aid that superstar. Year two, Kool-Aid went crazy. Deflections, interceptions, and then the year after that, that gave him X factor right there. 66 tackles, man. 7 tackle for losses, 5 interceptions. He stayed in the 3 categories. Like, that's kind of hard for a corner. Like, Sherman-esque, but he don't got the height. But yeah, I know, right? Sherman-esque, what was that? McCarty around that era. Them guys in that era repeatedly. But 3 categories to tackle for losses is crazy. Like, what? Because I played him in a box last year. He was my inside guy. Now Brown is my inside guy. He stayed to the outside. Came to test Kool-Aid on the outside. He on that. Stats too good. He's just a good player now. He made 1 Pro Bowl appearance last year. The 2 years before he's supposed to, but it's all good. Man, I'm trying to make it a generational season, man. Surprised my kicker didn't make it. It's all good. Trying to make it a generational season because Campbell, he's literally right now, he just got picked up by the Chargers in their practice squad. Hopefully in real life, I'm watching him on the Chargers. I want him really to be a dog. Like, the South Carolina kids, you know, Nick Harbor, who I was just playing against. The cast is crazy. But I built this man, though. I built this man from the ground up. Gave him a contract because I knew he was going to be cold. So I gave him a little contract. I said, I'm going to have for the rest of our franchise. Balled out with him. He's not even that fast. That's the wild part about it. He's not that fast. He's not that fast. He's tall, but it's not even him dunking on people. I look at my YouTube. He got his little catches on people and stuff, but it's most of his route running. You see everything is 99 now. And that's strictly from just balling. Like, that's him just balling. Look. Just balling. Look, got 99 break tackle now. Like, his juke went up. Like, I'm like, yo, who am I? Who did I create? Like, what kind of, what did I create, man? And then, like I said, like, he just dog. I put Iron Man on. That's why I put him on defense a little bit because I didn't want Kool-Aid to get hurt. But let me go ahead and put that other ability back on because he be breaking tackles and getting loose. I'm going ahead and put the acrobat back on. So, yeah, he's 2 seasons. He was like a 71. So for me to be given this high, he's gonna be a 99 by the end of the season because once again, he's gonna meet his goals, and that's another thing people don't pay attention to these Madden leagues. Everybody have goals. He's so high, his goals ain't like, you know, he don't get a lot of XP no more. The only high goal that probably give him a lot of XP now, because this is how you build him, probably best receiver, and if he wins MVP, which that's not gonna happen. Too many people watches him heavy. Taylor, he was one of them who had played me. Well, if he get Offensive Player of the Year again, that's 7 bands again. Yeah, he gonna hit 99 this year. I'm lying to y'all. He's gonna hit 99 because if he gets a season reception record and break receiving yard record, he already broke it one time. He got that multiple times already. Versus somebody who's younger and who still haven't got up there. Like, let me show y'all for example. So young. So like Tally. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I need to stop wilding because Campbell showed me young receivers could go crazy. I need to give him that big contract. 6th round pick. So look at him. I'm looking at him, right? So let me show y'all an example with him. So look at his goals. 22, 66 overall, Normie. It depends on it. So look, say I just start balling with him out of nowhere. 100 catches, 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. He get 32,000. I just start balling with kid. So that's how I built Campbell, and his stats was not good. You see his change of direction is still low. His change of direction is low, all that. His physicals really didn't change, honestly, y'all. Same speed, same acceleration, same change, all that. Nothing went up. Well, his change went up too, but it's still in the 70s. It's not even the 80s. So change make people move more elusively, but route running counts. I got to start looking at these. I've been looking at these for years. This is how I built my teams. My boy Ben said I should have been doing YouTube. I probably would have been one of the big creators. Oh, this is how you do franchises and stuff. I got my cool camera, all that. I want to start doing that, honestly, because people don't pay attention to franchises. And even in college football, they got the same thing, milestone goals, all that, but for your coaches. Like, look, even when an MVP, say I went MVP with this 66 overall guy, he gets that, he gets some other ones, he gets like a triple stack. He almost get like 30,000 boosts. So for me, when I know I'm for the ball out with somebody, so there's 3 people I got like this on that contract. Gibbs, he is my young boy. I'm not going to let none of his stuff go up, but I know I'm getting 8 touchdowns with him. This is one I can show you. Boom, 28,000. He's going to get 1,000 yards rushing in my scheme. He's getting 1,000 yard rushing. Don't care what you're talking about. He's getting 10 rushing touchdowns. So when you add them 2 up with his overall and his dev, I'm probably going to get a superstar through the camp breakout. He's going to go crazy. And then, because shout out to Rhino again for giving this boy. I appreciate you so much. If he went best running back, which I might win best running back because my schedule, a lot of people don't defend the run, they defend the pass because they division. MVP, this is what I used to do with running backs before I start throwing the ball and I finally like clicked in my brain, hey, throw and then your run to open up. So, man, shout out to Fit King, shout out to T Mamba, and shout out to Sneakers and that boy Raging Mike, man, for all these years showing me how to throw. And I retained it because I have a deep memory. And I just say, you know what? Let me just throw. Start throwing. Build Megatron. That's why I call him, David Cam, I call him Megatron. That's what me and T Mamba, shout out to Mamba, the first Cardinals user in my league. He said, hey, that Megatron can't stop him. He's unstoppable. He damn near like Megatron. Megatron was 6'5", but he's 6'4", you know, kind of close resemblance. But like jumping double teams, I got a short on my channel and he jumping over double teams. You'll see it. He's balling, man. Pro Bowl. He's gonna make Pro Bowl every year. This running back, like I said, when you look at all this and they get all these things, it just add up. What playbooks I use? So I started in New Orleans. That's when I was really going crazy. But now I done jumped in Houston. I've been watching. Well, I'm out here in Houston, but I've been watching the games. I'm like, these plays look kind of crazy. So now I'm in the Texas playbook. Crazy playbook. Like, so I know the cats come out videos. Oh, it's unguardable routes. No, it's football. Like the setups and placements that on Texas playbook is crazy, man. I love it. And it's like, as you look at it, it's like, whoa, that shit's scary. I'm gonna have 2 running backs with 1,000 yards. Just let you know. I already know they're finna go crazy. Oh boy, Rattler. And this is another thing. I got Rattler superstar. Half the people in the league haven't got cold quarterbacks this high. Look, 96 overall. We'll just give you an example how hard it is to build a QB. We'll just show you real quick. So Daniel starts out X Factor. Cool, whatever. Bo Nix. Shout out to the Broncos user here. Crazy good user. Bo Nix. Man, he did his thing with this kid. I know I think Bo Nix starts superstar. Shador, unfortunately, is still a Brown shirt. The Browns gave up on him. Traded into my boy Jesse. Jesse trying his best to get him superstar. If he could at least get him superstar, oh my God, Shador be dog. Like I think the next Madden I pick the Browns and I'll make Shador a god because I know how to build QBs. I learned last year. Like I said, I built running backs, defense, and I built everything. I didn't know how to build QBs until I learned the formula for me for the work. You know, throwing perfect games. So the last game I threw 6 touchdowns and 1 interception, like just the concepts, learn the concepts. You already know Mahomes. Mahomes, he's never gonna go nowhere. He will probably die at 99 on this in his franchise. And if the Chiefs lose him, he's 31, probably 32, he retire. That Chiefs user is going to be freaking in turmoil. Joe Burrow, another one. Never going to go nowhere. Just throw power. That joint lackluster. But, you know, you put pass lead in, what's the name? Throw power don't matter no more. It's Madden. You think should go every franchise? Yes, I believe he would be a franchise QB in IRL. Balling. But he might have to be to another team. I don't see him with the Browns too long. I think another team going to pick him. I think the Browns going to try to blacklist him. He's going to get picked up by somebody else, and then they're going to give him a chance. Because at the end of the day, though, like, he's too passionate about the game. He's too positive. We seen people, man. Shout out to my boy Johnny Manziel. I'm an Aggies fan too as well. I wish, oh my God, I wish he went somewhere else. I wish Johnny went somewhere else instead of Party City though. Like if he went anywhere else, Hall of Fame. I don't care what nobody says. I'm a Johnny Manziel fan. I said on stream. I said to the day I die because I'm an A&F fan. Johnny Manziel's freaking dog. Like. And then you got people like Raiders dude trying to build Malik Willis. Me, I only seen one person. Shout out to the first Cardinals user. His name is T Mamba, my boy Mamba. He built Kyler Murray to 99 overall, and he was like 27. The Raiders trying to do the same with Malik Willis. We got the upgrade system. Trying to do it that. I'm telling him right now, he ain't gonna be able to do it because that boy Mamba went crazy with stats like. Oh man, so like look at this. That's not gonna build him. Them stats right there, that's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it. Especially his age and how hard. So here's another thing. If people don't really pay attention, after a certain age, that XP thing gets harder. That's why it's good to get somebody young and focus on them ASAP. Don't BS because after 24 and 25 it get rough, and then when they hit that 27 28 it's over. Whatever he's at, if he ain't climbing and already superstar X factor, you might as well just call that a dud. I don't know why he did this. I don't know if he tried to prove a point. I don't know if he's trying to prove something, but signing this massive contract and he don't even like the team, he overpaid for. You overpaid. You got to always pay attention to motivations, because motivations, you would sign somebody for a lower, you know. That's why I gave Rattler that guy contract, because once again, motivations matter. I had historical championship all the way in the green, so he signed for me for less. Them other reds didn't count. If you get one that's all the way green, with my historical championships was green earlier, because Drew Brees won it for them. It was in the green a little bit. And then he had another motivation that said we are a playoff chaser before these motivations. So they could change. They could change year in and year out. People don't pay attention to all this little stuff. All this stuff matters for contracts, building teams, building franchise QBs, building all that. So, like I said, Rattler's 26, already 96. I already gave him a God contract. The older they get, they ask for more money. I signed him early. Obviously, he wanted the bag, gave him the bag, and it paid off. Honestly, keep it a beam with you. I want to draft a new QB, give him another big contract, and build somebody behind Rattler, because when Rattler gets to that age, I want to give him another 3 years. But injuries happen. Wear and tear is a real thing in the NFL, and in this game, they do a real good job with it. So you can't overuse somebody. Not if you're a QB. So, the guy I just played, he just loved throwing to him. I just obsession. I don't know. It's Nick Harvard. I'll be honest with you. 99 speed, 97 speed. He's insane. But if he just throw it to anybody else, he could be whooping people or winning. Hell yeah, the coaching points play a factor. Yes. This year, and there's a YouTuber I was watching. I don't know if he did the full breakdown or he just gave up and jumped to the next game. But if you ask that question, that means it didn't circulate. That means he gave up. I would do the video, because coaching points on your scheme, on how you play, does matter. That game, I made sure he couldn't run the ball. So I put this on. And I'm developing my people with camp counselor. That's just one of them. One camp counselor and one after school tutor would be good enough, so you can help build. Like I said, all these matter. Like reading them, it just depends on what you're trying to build for that year. It matters. How you trying to build it, it matters. Trying to build guy linebacker. squad that year. Cornerbacks, you put that on. Safeties, they got all these building tools and everything you need. The new John Madden skills like boom, run right at them. Find the right guy. DB jam them up. These are the new John Madden ones. Honestly, I'm finna test this DB jam them up one with John Madden because anything they put in the game, this is when people don't pay attention to each Madden. They put something in the game and they show you certain stats like they increase safety zone coverages and cover 2-man, which I run. Reduce release for receivers of press. If you go look back at this game after I save it, you'll see some of his receivers getting hemmed up because a lot of my receivers have 95 plus jamming. And if I would have played with this, increased chances of force inaccurate throws and pressure coverage. I might have to use jam them up in the playoffs. Like I said, I'm going to get a lot of coaching points. You get coaching points for in-game goals and stuff. Let me show you. So just like I showed you with the players, each of your coaches have the same thing. Each and every one of them except your trainer was your trainer coach. So it's my head coach. Win 9 games this season. Win 12 games this season. Those are XP boosts. 15 games this season. XP boosts. 17 games. You getting them green coaching points at that point. I almost got 1,000 yards. That's gonna be one more. 2,000 yards. That's 2, 3, etc. You see, all them green points is gonna go towards my coach. Look at this, and then you have the guaranteed at the end of the season choice. Less than 10 turnovers. I got 9. I'm not getting that. Less than 25 sacks. I got 8. I don't know. We might get that. Average 40% on third downs. You just got to keep that up. Average 25 points a game. I'm going to keep putting them buckets up. That's what I'm getting them 10 points. Like, they got season ones. And then you got, hold up, my bad. You got in-game ones. Win the game. That's 4 coaching points. Rush for 100 yards. That's XP points to make your coach get the next level. 31 of them have 7 slots. Which is, I had to show, like, if I'm going to play a game, you see the slots. I got 6 right now. Like, all these are in-game joints. Look, threw for 250, threw for 300, threw for 350. I'm always going to throw a lot. Most games I played in the past 2 seasons, I throw for 500 or 400 yards, and that's all coaching XP points. You're going to keep getting those, keep getting those, keep getting those. And 2 passing touchdowns, that's 1, 4, 5. I threw 6 that game. So I got the max on that. No fumbles, no interceptions. That was XP towards my next level. No penalties. That was to my next level. See, now you go to the defense was allowed 25-yard rush for 250 passes. Sometimes my defense is going to stop something. This Madden, no defense exists. I don't care what Madden it is, whatever don't exist, I make it exist. So him getting loose with Harvard, you can't really stop a 99 do unless I have a 99 overall, like fast cornerback to tackle that. I don't. So he's going to get open at some point in time. But he was outscoring me because he focused on all offense and said, oh, there's no defense in this game. There is defense in this game. He just didn't focus on it. And you ain't going to win no games without defense in here. Beat Washington. Look how much, that's 2,000 points in 10. Like I said, like, they give you certain goals. So the coaching ones matter. Like, they matter a lot. The abilities matter. Especially the ones that got numbers on them. They matter. Hella. But the ones that decrease certain aspects, like increased zone coverage with DBs run, what's the points for the trainer? What's the point for the trainer? So you need the trainer. Oh my God, you need him. 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 So wear and tear is insane in this game. Honestly, I should put this up. But darn for the trainer, you need this because at the end of the day, boy, wear and tear is a mother effort. And you only can put 2 slots. So my next one, I'm going to wait till I get I ain't going to spend no points till week 5. I'm going to wait till I get 150, 200 points. Everybody else I'm finna play, they're not stopping me. They got to worry about Megatron. I got to worry about New Kid. And then you got to worry about my running back. Shout out that boy Rhino again. I'm going to keep shouting him out. You need these heavily. I haven't tested out the injuries ones. Mostly they turn off the practice injuries because that shit is OD. But we keep injuries on. So honestly, healing accelerator, players that heal 5%, 10%, 15%, 20% faster, because cats get one toy and hurt in the game. This actually might be OD, and I might actually have to look into this season, because you'll get wear and tear, even though this reduced the wear and tear damage taken to full pad practice, which is good because you need the full pass to get the full XP. So actually, I might have to max this out soon, as I said before, week 7 and 8, because that's my hardest part of my schedule. Because you get full pad practices now to get a max XP. Half is half or whatever, no matter what boost you get or whatever is half. And then rest, you gotta rest some people sometimes on the week. People don't pay attention. Oh, I got this injury. You ain't paying attention to their health. And so many years we never had that bar to pay attention. Now we got like 2K, you can pull it up. Like you see somebody tired, you sub them out. So when we got the 2K aspect, I played 2K for so long, it was hard for me to be like, okay, boom, let me take this sub out. And not hard to adapt both things. So because obviously now the head dude of Madden was the guy who did 2K16 and 15. So the concepts was easy for me to figure out like this. But you know, in 2K leagues, the coach never mattered. It was always a football thing. The coach mattered because it's the X's and O's versus basketball is based on the players and the schemes more the player, a dominant player you build around them versus football. It's the scheme you build around your players. So you got this scheme. Like my scheme is more like we build our scheme around Rattler and Megatron. So you got to stop them two, and then we build a defense to hold off the fort long enough, because once again, defense ain't really existed as Madden. So them two could go stupid as I did in my last game. But yes, the trainer is God knows important, because I didn't have him for 2 seasons. For some reason, after the first season, they got rid of my trainer points. So this is my first year actually, getting them back, because I was building my team to, as you can see right now, 89. His team is built extremely good. Once again, team built on this game, you have to not just build good, you have to build a balance into your scheme. So once again, we built this team around Rattler and Megatron. I call him Megatron. It's Devon Campbell. Rock with the kid, but that's I call him the new age Megatron for me. So even though that boy Ty Felton is balling, he's kind of lagging behind because this kid Coleman is a dog. And then shout out to that boy, the Giants, man. That boy, let's race together, aka Mike, aka that cheeseball, man. Man, thanks for giving me this kid, because man, he changed a lot on how my team plays now. Because Megatron box, what's name box, boom, he's open. And that's just what it is. Like, shout out to that boy, the Hood Last Hope Vikings in here. He talking about niggas think they a tight end away. Honestly, I think I was a tight end away. That's crazy, right? And I got one, and now we just balling because nobody can stick him, then Coleman. Then here's the crazy part. But a few seasons, and this is how wild, like, here's another thing about team building. If you don't know, you always have one of the burners or somebody who's good enough. He don't have to be built. He's just one of them players gonna get right. I put him a kick return, but he's my 4-slot receiver. Before I got that one kid I got now, Nico Hartman has been a lifesaver. Since he's been in New Orleans, he's been a 1,000-yard receiver, 1,100 yards first year, 1,200 second year. He's the biggest reason I made the playoffs. Now I got a good tight end. Now I got another receiver. It's about to be a different story, because even though he was my burner, people had to worry about that burner. Now you got to worry about a lot of route runners. And then Megatron, he don't even really have to be a burner. Like, he's just a god. It's like covering Jettas. Like, okay, let me show you an example. What niggas got Jettas? Now look at Jettas. What do you see? 99, 99, 99, 99. Look like Megatron. The only difference, Jetta got change in agility, which makes him virtually unguardable. Virtually unguardable. So Megatron's almost there. He just don't got the speed and everything. But his agility and change his ass. But break tackles, juke. You see the route running in this game is key. catch a Travis spectacular catch, you already know to get dunked on. He's 6'4" with all them amazing stats. It's hard to guard him. It's hard to guard that man. Like, it's very hard to guard him. Like, and look at my receivers. They're not total burners like the Commanders got way faster dudes than me. Once again, this is a game of X's and O's. That's why he lost. Look at that. Burner. I want to say burner, but burner. Burner. Like, you have to worry about him all game. And then once again, he has a 99 overall tight end. This is his my play. Like, he got a 99 overall tight end. So it's like, he got two people. If he just used everybody, probably could have beat me. Look at that, 97 speed running back. He drafted that guy before me. He thought he was a running back away. He really thought he was a running back away from winning it all. If I would have got this running back, oh my God. But here's the thing. Any running back in my hand, I make them guys. Again, if I would have, back in the day, streamed more stuff on my channel, YouTube, y'all would have seen what's going on. On my Twitch, I got little clips of me making Jonathan Taylor before he became the Jonathan Taylor we know now. 99 speed, 99 everything. I got little clips and stuff of people going crazy and stuff. I got Pacheco on my TikTok going stupid. I made him a guy before he won the Super Bowl and everybody knew who Pacheco was. I made running backs cold before people knew who they was. Like, so me making Derek Gibbs from Texas a dog before he even touched the league, this is gonna be nothing new. I want to show y'all in real time. Look at him now. Remember this video? I had to screenshot it just to. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it in a post on my YouTube, man. I'll be like, I told y'all here. I'll tell you now. Look at stats. Look, I'm gonna post all this. Make him a freaking dog. 78 overall. This is why I did the Megatron. I did this so long ago. Who's the next running back? That's most underrated. In the league right now, what I'm looking at, in IRL, so the next running back overrated. I called Gibbs. I didn't know he was gonna break out that early. I called Gibbs being a guy. I called, well, everybody knew Saquon gonna be like him. He just need to go to the right team. James Cook the third. People starting to recognize him. I say he's gonna be the next breakout running back for the league. He's gonna be the next breakout. He's gonna be the next real dog, especially in that Buffalo scheme. He remind me of Marshall Faulk. He's gonna be like a Marshall Faulk. I know Dalvin Cook, his brother, was a dog for a little while, but I think James Cook gonna be a dog longer because he got Josh Allen and he's in a scheme like that. And he getting used to cold weather, so when you toughen up for cold weather, you can play anywhere. Shout out to Buffalo, that's my hometown. Like I said, like, I think it's gonna be Cook. I called Pacheco. I called fucking Gibbs. Like I said, it's gonna be James Cook, and then after James Cook, I will safely say, where he at? We know A-Chain gonna have a breakout sooner or later. He already fast. I don't know if it's gonna take. I don't know if it's gonna take them getting a new QB, a new offensive coordinator, or just them scrapping everything and running it through him because Tyreek's out. Man, shout out to Tyreek. God, man, that was such a terrible injury. I think H-Chain gonna get his chance. He's gonna be another breakout this year. It's gonna be a lot of crazy ones. With the biggest breakout, I will sit here and call for y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. And people ain't paying attention. Where is he? Let's see if he's still in here. I know in year 3, but it's a lot of people. Where is kid? Where is he? If the Chargers let him go crazy, I think Hampton could be one of them. He's a real good sleeper. I don't see where the fuck he at. Where the fuck he at? Where is he at? I think I'm missing him. Hold on. I would say, where is kid? I say Scatterbull gonna be one of them. I think Cam Scatterbull's gonna be one of them running backs. Even though he got injured, that don't matter. If he come back stronger, he's gonna be one of them backs. Even though he a power back, he remind me like Peyton Hillis if Hillis was healthy. But time will tell with his medical team. I see Scatterbull gonna be one of them. Who's gonna be the next? I'm trying to think who's gonna be the next generational one. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like Genties just off the strength on how he ran at Boise, and I watched a lot of Boise games because of him. Just off the strength of how Genties run and how his style is and his build. Amar St. Maurice Jones from the Jaguars back in the day. I don't know if you older or younger. I'm 36. Maurice Jones, that's who Ashton remind me of. Do it all back, tough, gritty, short, but man, amazing breakout speed, amazing hips, turn, you catch the ball. Genties could be the one that actually breaks all the way out and be the head of these kids behind JT and them boys. Because JT, like I said, called that one, called Pacheco. But the next one that's going to break out that probably might shock the hell out of us might be Ashton. Ashton might shake up. He might shake up the league, depending on how the Raiders do it. Historically, not a good franchise, but historically, they always have like that one period where they just balling crazy and just, oh, whoa. When they had that one scary corner who was just a god, Namwan, I forgot his name. And then the time they had they always have one or two players that just gods out of nowhere, and then they just lead that team and just go crazy somewhere else. Genties, if that organization can tighten up in this century, Genties is one of them. You remind me of when Pacheco was underrated. I said Pacheco for me a dog. I made him a 99. Like I said, you can check my TikTok on that one, my link tree. I bought with him, had a few jump balls with him, but he called him before they won that Super Bowl. Genties might be the next one. And then, once again, I say James Cook might be the one that surprised everybody, like a Marshall Faulk, like a Hall of Fame style one. He probably might be the Hall of Fame out of all them kids, I'm telling y'all. James Cook, he looks way too good, but people is not really giving him the props they really need to, because he is like that combo back out the backfield. Oh, I'm getting loose. Oh, I'm dropping my head. I'm getting in that paint. That boy James Cook, I see it, boy. I fucking see it. Oof, I see it. If you want me to call it, I see it right there. I watched them Bills games. Not a fan, but I watched them games. So my brother, my family, and yeah, it's gonna be like that. So, like I said, man, shout out to everybody watching, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Next one I might be on is my it's Arc Raiders, but my next league game will be in 2 days. We sim every 2 days. Next sim will be what's the day? Tuesday. So our next sim will be Thursday. I don't know if my opponent want to play, dude. One of the people I know very well. We might play Thursday, we might play Friday, but till next time, man. Watch for the weekend. You already know the highlights coming. You know after putting up these points, you know I got highlights already mixed up. I think these highlights off the dome. I don't copy people. I don't imagine anything. I pretty much just go off how my day go off on how I look at things. I try to be super creative. I know they say, oh, the mode and stuff. No, I want to set my own tone because YouTube be here forever. And people gonna go back and look at all my videos. I appreciate every single one of y'all, dude, that watch my joints and like my shit. It's like continuously 1,000 people watching my shorts, and it's continuous like 5 to 8 people that check out my videos. I appreciate it, man. I am totally new to this. I am totally a novice at this. I only been doing it for a year now. Good milestone, 87 subscribers, man. I'm grateful. I'm an older guy. This is a young man's sport. Sometimes older, you know, IRL show the face more and stuff. I'm going to make some more videos of me talking and explaining things and breaking them down. Like I said, that's part of the things on my channel. And I'm going to fix my channel up to really have that thing really finna evolve. The name to Monarch Mode Steve, and let y'all know right now in this stream right here, because that is the true intentions of my space. We will keep the war time, man, because at the end of the day, dude, when you play me or play any game with me, it's always going to be a battle, man. You're going to win. Hey, I'm going to win the war because I'm always thinking of new things, different aspects of how to play the game, look at it. And this little intricacies like this is war. You have to look at every piece on the board, not just one, not just listen to, oh, this 2%, this, let me just not think it, just brain dead. No. You have to look at everything in depth and then move accordingly, man. That's the war style. It's a war path, man. Shout out to everybody who rock with the kid, man. I appreciate, man. Repeat people watching my shorts, man. 1,000. Sometimes I got like 20 likes. I'm like, damn, 20 people really like my joint. Like in real life, like I know like at least 1,000 people because I'm really like a people's dude. But online to get that type of love too is kind of special because at the end of the day, it's a whole bunch of people don't know you. You're strangers, man. I'm trying to build a war community. I'm trying to build this joint. I appreciate y'all, man. Like I said, older guy, man. I'm just grateful. I do the thing I love. Got my beautiful lady who supports me, man. Got my auntie who supports me. Too many things, man. Her brand's going stupid. Fit King in this world. They rock with the kid, man. I love everybody, man, who showed me love. So, till next time, man. Please stay safe. Y'all stay prayed up. Y'all keep your armor on. Keep your hearts good, man. And keep your spirit on point. All right? Take it easy, y'all. Peace.